片两难。
Bonus card for a game, and that's what they had me sign, which was great. I didn't sign any salmon, but it was cool. Yeah.
果然中场休息了，我靠啊！真的是中场休息啊！
I'm excited. Oh boy.
两个人都离开了自己的位置。
I'm like really excited now for the upcoming game.
I'm hungry though.
Yeah, I can eat some as well.
I'm hungry. I don't know about you, man.
If we're speaking about farms. Yeah. Oh boy. So those three guys will take over for you, will give us some intel, and well, I'm interested to see what their analysis will be compared to ours. I think they will always have a good look on what's happening here. We will have paper. I told him I will give him pen and paper, and he could write some stuff down.
Okay.
They will need to sit a bit closer and well, Doubt leaning in there.
I think more than anything, I'm looking forward to hearing what Doubt and Leary have to say, because Leary is good friends with Hera. They are teammates. Always
啊，我们也休息一下吧，我们也休息一下。 我也搞点吃的。
And I just want to know what they
看还有没有什么。
So review is great, but Doubt and Hera, or sorry, Doubt and Leary, if you're listening, please give us your take on the upcoming maps.
They will, and when we switch into the next scene, down below you will see some numbers, because 100% of all donation and biddies are going into the prize pool and for the casters. So if you want to support them, do it, and now enjoy the halftime show with Doubt, Leary, and Only.
Go, 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 go. Well, guys, that has been quite the final so far. 3-2 in favor of the Viper.
I'm actually impressed by Hera. Yeah. This is like his jumping point. Here is where he will shine in the future tournaments. Yeah. And maybe some tournament will be announced tonight, I don't know.
It's very close.
This has been the best AOC I have seen since years, actually.
Since you played. Since you were good.
I didn't want to mention it, but I don't know if the games were that good back then when I was in top shape, but this AOC is like really beautiful to watch. Like, it's amazing.
It's just so high level. I guess we should start by just jumping into game number one. It was Arabia. It was an Aztec mirror. You guys saw the games, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, good. So we had Hera have some unfortunate holes in his walls. Do you think that it's just tournament greed, like just trying to be as greedy as possible?
That's Hera normal style. He always preferred to go for the more economy approach, and walls cost economy. But the biggest issue was Drash did a lot from Viper.
Yeah.
Like when you open Drash, you just want to buy time for yourself to have better economy, better transition to the Castle Age, and he managed to sneak the villager, get him with the gold, berries, and then Hera did super smart move, go forward and go to the Viper forward gold, which is quite bad. Viper was out of gold after the tower. Unfortunately, he didn't have any army to back the top, and then it snowballed back.
Yeah, if Hera was managed to back the tower up, Viper was out of gold and the game would be over right there. But Viper realized the situation. He has all three golds forward. It was all controlled by Hera, and then he knew he made damage with his rush. So he knew he had better economy behind, even though he got towered by his gold. So he just moved back, abused market, went up to faster castle age, and then took the area back.
He even sent the militia back. That's like, I would never do that. Yeah, he even sent militia back.
You mean the militia would run into the town center, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Or just get trapped.
So gated. In a scenario where you have an Aztec mirror, both players trying to mass eagles, is there a point when you want to switch into longswordsman if you're, say, falling behind, or you just try and raid to come back?
It's really, really expensive switch. Like the upgrade tech is so expensive that you'll be like 10 eagles behind, and those 10 eagles can kill a lot of villagers.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you switch to mad-arms land too early, you're not going to get any food for imp, and then your enemy, like, elite eagles trade fine against longswordsmen in Castle Age. They do, I think they even beat them. And the raiding potential is just huge, on Aztec wars especially.
Yeah, so that was Viper able to snowball that one out of control and take game number one. But game number two, was that a throw from Viper? Because we were on Land Madness. It was a Mongol mirror. A very aggressive game, but did Viper completely throw it?
Yes, the Viper actually came up with a big lead with a kind of base trade, with the Scout's trade. He got the economy lead, but he was, I want to say, too greedy. He didn't choose the strategy correct. He wanted that tower in the wood line, so he can snipe the villagers, that's fine, but then stay in feudal. He needed to stay full feudal, he was greedy, he wanted Castle Age because he felt comfortable, he killed a lot of villagers, he got enough army, and he was thinking he can pull it off, but Hera actually switched into the archers quite fast, and was able to snowball back because there was no stone anymore for Viper to place on the world.
Yeah, Hera did the exactly amazing move. He went into archers right away. He realized he's banning Eco, he lost some wheels, and he has to do something, because if both just go FC now, Viper will have a big advantage, and then it just snowballs all from there. So he switched to archers immediately, and knew Viper didn't have a stone enough for a tower, because he got towered. And yeah, he went aggressive, and he got punished, Viper squeed.
Yeah. Basically, either Viper full feudal with that tower and second tower and just finish the game, or defensive tower, wait for the castle age and win the game.
And those
Viper
are the plays you kind
one.
of have to make from Hera's perspective, because if you don't make the plays, you never, like, Viper was greedy in this game, so if you don't make the play, game is completely over.
Yeah.
He was ahead in economy. He also even had more army at some point after the raids. And those are just the things you kind of have to go for, because it's a kind of weird situation, because if you don't go for it, game is just over if the enemy plays right. And in a lot of ranked games, for example, you can still come back, you know, like some holes or something, some rating castle edge, but against the best player in the world, it's not going to happen.
So does any correct response, so to say, from Viper just involve mining stone and just either going all in with it or just hanging back?
Basically, if he only had like 2 villages on stone, he would win that game.
Yeah. Or he went full army and feudal edge.
Yeah, that would actually be helpful either for aggressive or for defensive.
Well, that was game number 2. Hera clawing it right back. Game number 3 was on islands. This is definitely in Viper's wheelhouse. Viper widely considered on top of being the best player in the world in general, especially good on water maps. Hera getting better at water maps over the course of the week, but this still, it looked like it favored Viper.
At this point, you cannot say that one player is better than on the map. They all know how to play every map.
Yeah.
There is the game was decided differently because the shape of the island, like Hera decided to go for the fast fire approach, and for that, dogs need to be close to the enemy. Viper docked perfectly far away with much better fish, so kind of lucky, I must say. But correct respawn after that to move right away to the galleys, just have the few fire ships as the tanks, and Hera was like checkmate at that point.
Also, Viper actually brilliantly that game. Like, I don't say this too often because he's my rival, you know. We're gonna flame each other.
He's not your rival anymore.
Rivals usually imply that you win sometimes.
Feels bad, man.
他这半场休息要休息多久啊？要不都打麻将吧？哎，也都
I don't think it was greedy.
打麻将。
That side dog, it was perfectly safe.
That's why you're not Viper's rival.
这边你吃半天。
When did you play him last time?
When did you play last time?
Last night.
Me too.
Well, there you go. We're all
We
rivals.
both suck, no? No, but Viper went 5 steps, he knew the economy lead, and he also saw the dog positioning, and they were kind of far away from each other, so Gallius was the perfect play, and Hera was kind of unlucky that he didn't send his first 2 fire ships, fire galleys, on the other side.
Yeah, he went around the island,
exactly,
right?
Yeah. So he couldn't pressure too much because the fire galley number were even. Viper had close reinforcements. And then, which was a genius move by Viper, was going archers. Like, I see tons of players going archers in some usual scenarios, but in that game he was ahead. He was army advantage. He had more galleys, more fishing ships, and if you decide to go land, like Hera is gonna try to go full water and reclaim that, obviously.
我操，崩了，他妈的！
So Viper decided to go land, and there are 2 options when you land. Basically, you can be unfortunate with the landing in case Hera shouts it right away, like he did. So you just create a mess, a huge mess, and force the enemy for a reaction. Let's say Siege Workshop or his own archers or stable, whatever. Or you just land on one of his woodlands, for example, on gold right away, and the game is over. So it was only a win-win situation for Viper, and those are the small advantages which snowball the game, pretty
I
much.
have to point out what led to that.
妈的，应该铺那个条子的。
Landing after going to the castle age, I will do that in rated, I will destroy everybody. It's not like that. Like Viper had the galley control, he had the map control, and he wanted to abuse that with the landing.
中场休息啊，
And worked out perfect. Like
我们也休息一会儿，
it was
趁
building
势
up.
休息一会儿。
Like if he wasn't controlling the water with the galleys, he wouldn't do that.
Like, I remember Viper specifically
我操，
pushing
1、2、3、4、5、6、
which gave the opportunity for the
Exactly.
7、8、9张万字了。
You have to remember, that was Viper's worst case scenario in that landing.
Yeah.
He got spotted right away, Hera didn't lose anything, no will. He just had to. It was just a mess, and even that was still good for Viper. So it was win-win situation. So
A lot of
it was
fight,
perfect
like
play.
20 villagers walking,
Yeah.
just forcing the siege workers.
都要调吗？我操！
And then
Mangal as
forcing
well,
them.
yeah.
I think I saw like 51 idle villagers at one point.
Exactly.
And it, like, obviously when your economy is just that much of a mess at that point, Viper able to just snowball that, get to Imperial Age.
Yeah.
There were some a little bit shaky fights in Imp where Viper was
Yeah,
maybe
that
a
was
little
the one
far.
funny mistake Viper did that game, is staying too greedy with the galleys in the docks, and then Hera managed to kill like what his army, but that was not enough. Economy damage was done.
So then that would bring us to game number 4 on
Golden Pit.
Golden Pit. There we go. So that one was Mayans for Viper and Britons for Hera.
去你妈的，一把豆豆就没有了吗？我操！
Non-mirror matchup.
It's actually not standard that people go either Britons or Mayans. Only not thing is standard is players that go Mayans usually tend to go for the Plum Archers. And with the recent patch nerf for the Plum Archers, Viper ignored the whole game. Even though they got the castle, never make them. I was
hasn't made a
surprised.
single one. So
And do you think that it's just the plumes are too expensive to go for, or is it just...
They are not as efficient as they were before, but they are still amazing unit. Just
操你
as
妈
efficient.
the
的！
thing is, if you go for Blooms in Castle Age,
Fuck
then
you!
he's Britons, so he will have better economy with cheaper TC.
操！
And
他妈的，一把都没打完就输完了，我
so
靠！
supposed till you have +2 armor, ballistics, and thumbring and all the upgrades, which you can't afford in Castle Age. Otherwise, like, it's just too much effort. So going Blooms is like.
他妈的，一把都没打完，我操，豆豆就输光了，我
If
日
that's！ correct, I feel like it shouldn't work against Britons.
And you'd say that you'd still get a better chance using your 20% discounted crossbowman?
Yeah, exactly. That's also one thing, obviously.
So
知道狗了，
Viper
你胡了也没用啊！不是我汤不汤，你刚刚胡了也没用啊，胡了也要死啊！
of the Briton that work faster as well. It was really, really greedy approach. And I don't know, but he was thinking that that will work out.
I think you have to play one range because
简
if
直
you
就
just
知道
win
狗
with
了，我
Britons,
靠！
you're gonna lose because
probably
he has cheaper
that.
DCs, better working archery ranges, more range. So if you copy the enemy has a better Civ, or next situation, I mean Britons was a better Civ because
奖金飙升，第一名要7000刀了，我靠！第一名，
ballistics at some point.
第一名快要7000刀了，我靠！
The enemy if he's in a
That's
better
actually a valid
situation.
point. Really.
it is actually a valid point,
Yeah.
assuming that Leary's points are usually not valid.
Usually not. He's still young, but this one is on the spot.
Yeah. So you have to kind of mix something up. You have to do something different. And one range I think was the right play. But yeah, Hera's micro is obviously amazing. So
Sometimes that, like to defend, he needs to
这个
invest
地主牌就看上去舒服多了啊！这个牌
into the mangonels. That
抢一下吧
cost a lot. And